Welcome back, viewers. Hope you're keeping well and safe in these uncertain times. Thank you for your suggestions and feedback on the last video. If you recall, we had discussed about discovering your purpose of communication. The next thing that you need to be aware of is the channel selection. And by channel, I mean the platform or the medium that you're using to communicate your message. Let's start by reviewing some of the more common channels that we see in the business world. So we have reports, emails, calls, IMs and text messages, tweets, blogs, PowerPoint presentations and pitches. In the example of communicating to a group of pre-existing customers, we talked about the purpose of communication: to get them to spend money and buy the new workwear collection. Based on your audience profiling, you already know that these customers are working professionals falling between 25 to 55-year age group and currently working from home. Now, with these things in mind, what type of channel should you use to achieve your purpose here? One look at the list would tell you that an email would be a really good choice. Because they are existing customers, you already have their information in your database. And with majority of people having their inboxes up and ready nowadays, it would be a really good way to reach them quickly. You could also think about an outreach campaign through a blog post as a secondary channel. These blogging statistics suggest that each month approximately 409 million people view more than 20 billion pages. There are about 70 million posts being published each month by WordPress users. 77 million new blog comments are generated by readers each month. Websites that also have a blog are shown to have 434% more indexed pages. Companies who blog get 97% more links to their websites. Blogs have also been rated as the 5th most trustworthy source for gathering online information. And 77% of internet users read blogs. The last thing you need to consider about is the benefits and the drawbacks of different channels. It's not just about audience preference. Sometimes there's a benefit or a drawback that you need to be aware of. So writing lets you get across information that's detailed and complex. And that's because people can read and reread a paragraph if they don't understand. So if you have a really difficult message, sometimes writing is the best call. It also creates a permanent record, and at times it's important to have this record. Writing also gives you the luxury of going back and editing, which can't happen when you are presenting to an audience. Presenting gives you immediate feedback. You'd know by looking at your audience nonverbal cues whether they are buying into your message or are completely bored and put off by it. If you're looking for feedback, then speaking to a group is probably a better way of providing information. Let's take an example here. You have been tasked to share a major immediate change in company policies with all the employees. If you send out an email, people may end up reading it after 2-3 days or as per their convenience. But if you hold a town hall, you can not only share the information at the same time, but also address any doubts or queries employees may have. You would also not want to communicate a sensitive piece of information over an email. The best channel would be either a phone call or a face-to-face interaction. Now take a tweet. It is a written message, but if your audience doesn't like what you're saying, you'll get an immediate feedback. A YouTube video falls under presenting, but you can go back and edit it, giving you the luxury of writing. You can also use multiple channels to deliver the same message. In the end, it all comes down to you using your skills, available audience profiling data, and your purpose to select the right channel for your message. This brings me to the end of part 3 of business communication. I hope you'll find this useful. Do share your comments and suggestions, and don't forget to tune in for part 4, where I'll be sharing tips on preparing to communicate and tailoring your language. Till then, take care and be safe.